What's up, YouTube? Okay, for tonight's video, I've got a Wi-Fi battle, but let's cover last Wi-Fi battle's question of the day. So, what is the Pokemon with the lowest base stats? And the answer was Sunkern. So, if you type that one in the comments section of the last video, you are most certainly correct. Alright, let's cover a question for today. So, what is the move known by the fewest Pokemon out of any move? And we have to exclude Sketch out of that one because Smeagol's the only one. So any other move apart from that, let's see if you can get the answer without checking Google. Leave a comment in the comment section. I'd like to know your answer. If you have any sets, teams, or Pokemon you'd like me to try out, I'm willing to. I always do read through the comments and stuff, as I enjoy your feedback on that. It could be any Pokemon, I don't care. I like using lots of varieties of Pokemon, as you probably already noticed. Quickly, my Emerald Randomizer will be back, I'd say, latest next week as well, so I will be getting that up. I've just got to get the time to put it up and stuff around other things. I think that's all I need to say. Let's get to this battle. Anyway, so this one was up against Oshawott, and it's pretty fitting that he's got a Samurott. Let's start this one off. I've had a couple of battles already today. I can't remember. I actually might get another one up tonight after this. We'll just see. Okay, so I was playing around a bit in this battle because I had a lot of really bad battles before this, as in a lot of like disconnections and just like uneven battles. So I wasn't really taking this one very seriously at the start, and I'm openly going to say that. So, Mega Charizard right off the bat. I actually just went for Thunder here, just because I thought, oh fuck it, let's just go for Thunder, let's see if this can kill. Thunder does land, and I was like, sweet! But it didn't kill, but I get a Power Hack, so that was cool. So I was laughing my ass off about that, that was a good start. He also gets paralyzed, so I'm like, I wonder if I can hit 2 in a row just to be a smart ass, and I missed. I'm like, okay, well, and then he gets paralyzed again, so I thought, wow, that was awesome luck. Let's go again, so I missed again. And yeah, my luck sort of run out there, and he's going to hit me with Flare Blitz, and that's definitely going to take me out. So that was my own stupid fault of being a smart ass and mucking around at the start of the battle. Okay, so that's one down for both of us. So after this, I sort of started taking things a little bit more seriously. Okay, into Quillfish anyway, and out comes a Sceptile, so I know some sort of grass moves probably coming my way, or maybe a swap because I am sort of the poison type. Leaf Blade straight off the bat again, so that does well over half my health. I just set up the rain there because this team does need some rain. Now I know I'm going to be out speeding Sceptile, unless it's like Scarfed or something, which would be sort of odd. And Poison Jab is going to take that out quite nicely. So Quillfish is not a little bad sweeper in the rain. He's quite cool. So out comes Venusaur. I already know he's used a Mega, so thank God. Mega Venusaur is so fucking bulky to get past. So another Poison Jab just under half, and this Petal Dance is going to most certainly take me out there. But I was happy with that. I got some solid damage off on Venusaur anyway. Now my rain's going here, so this is a perfect time to bring in my Beartic. I could just go here straight for the stab, but Icicle Crush banded, and it's very, very strong, which is nice. And I do like the animation too, it looks great. And that's going to take Venusaur out, which is good. Good to get that one out the road. Now, I was sort of predicting him to bring in the Infernape, because he may have like Mach Punch or something, so I didn't really want to sort of stay in. Plus I was banded anyway, so I didn't actually even want to do that. So I thought Helmet would be a nice swap in here. Now the good thing about Helmet is, or Shelmet, so he does use the close combat after all fighting move. The good thing about this is, it does have, with the rain up, I'm a physical tank, and I know those physical fire moves are not going to hit me nowhere near as hard, so it's almost a defense against his super effective move, so it worked in really well, and I really sort of played around with it and got the set to work at best in this condition. So he's quite bulky on either side as well, which makes him really nice. He can even somewhat cover his weaknesses during the rain, which is cool. Okay, so I get the poison off anyway. Still continuing to use Flare Blitz. I guess that's probably one of his best options, considering I'm so fucking bulky and I can pretty much heal myself on full health. I just went for Rest here because I thought that would be the best option, and I just sort of wanted to see what other moves that he actually had. So I know he's got Close Combat and Flare Blitz. Clearly he doesn't have Mach Punch, because he probably would have used it against Beartic, knowing that I've got Swift Swim, obviously. So then he pulls out the Rock Slide, so I think that's probably the most decent move because you're not going to take recoil from Flare Blitz, even though it does nothing to me. I'm just so freaking bulky. Okay, so eventually the rain finishes, and good that Scraper next door has started up. Yay. Anyway, so eventually the rain does run out, and I'm going to get hit by a full-powered Flare Blitz. I knew I'd take this, but quite badly, and I live at 31 hit points, which is great, and I get some nice recoil on the Infernape too, and I do just get a Rain Dance up, which is really, really good. I was definitely trying to get that up. I could have gone for rest, but there was no point. I wanted to get the rain back happening on the field, and I've got like another round of Toxic going up, so I know we're both going to die next turn. There's not much point him swapping out or anything because he's so low, and he really wants to get me out before I use rest as well, which is quite understandable. So down goes my Shelmet, but he did really nice against that Infernape, and that rain really helped his survivability too, which is great. Okay, so finally out comes the Samurott. Now, I've got my Beartic here banded. I know the rain's still up that I can outspeed. I just went here straight for the banded superpower because that was really all I had to hit him with. It does a good 3/4 to Samurott. I knew that it obviously wouldn't kill. I was sort of happy with that. And he's just going to go for Razor Shell and take me out. It's a very interesting move, Razor Shell, because it does have that high crit chance. And I've seen some quite funny focus energy ones. They're crazy. Anyway, so Stranger Jackpot. I know that I can easily take a hit from him. So I just set up a D-Dance because I know that I would probably be faster. It's, judging on the damage I did before as well, it's got some definite health EVs there. Mega Horn was obviously the best hit that it can do. I decided to not get greedy and not go for another Dragon Dance. I was nearly 100% sure I could take out the Greninja next round too. Sorry, outspeed the Greninja. I know I could take it out because it's Greninja. So I was probably in a little bit of trouble if I couldn't take it out because I knew that it would be carrying like Grass Knot or something like that to hit me for super. So I do fortunately take it out and outspeed, and that's good. So that's Greninja out of the way, and that was pretty much the game right there, so it was good. I've got to try out my team pretty fast there. As for this team, obviously, not going to lie, the tanks are very stally for sure, but they sort of need to be on this team because I need to be able to set up my rain a lot and be able to recover my health back and save them to later in case when the rain actually runs out. I guess the problem with that is the rain only lasts 5 turns, and you can't really take away an Everlight to stick a damp rock on there because it just doesn't work, and they just can't take enough hits. Then, so I guess that's I guess there's a sort of a problem with this team, but I just sort of did what I could best with it and patch it all together. And I probably should have not mucked around so much with Dedenne at the start of the battle, but that's alright. That's just me being an idiot. Let me just try and think if there's anything else I need to say for this thing. Oh yeah, with my stream, I may be doing that this weekend. I'd say I am going to be doing this weekend, but I will let you know if I'm not doing it. Last time I just wasn't feeling too up to it and getting up early and stuff, but I'll try and get to the stream this weekend for sure. I think that's about it. As I mentioned before with that question of the day too, if you want to try and answer it, just leave a comment in the comment section. So what is the, I'll just repeat it again if you have forgotten the question. What is the move known by the fewest Pokemon? And we're going to exclude Sketch. What the hell's Catch? Sketch from that one, of course. And also, if you have any like movesets and stuff, please leave them in there as well. I've been meaning to try a couple of new Pokemon. I need some new suggestions for this week's stream and next week's team as well. I didn't even try and rhyme that, that just came out like that. So if you've got any Pokemon, preferably ones that aren't used too much, or you have some unusual sets or less mainstream sort of stuff, I'd be happy to try them out. I'm always sort of looking for that sort of thing. I've nearly actually made, I think I've nearly made half the NU database of Pokemon, just bred them myself, and probably more. Actually, probably more than that, because I have actually bred a lot of Pokemon that I actually haven't used in battle yet. But it's sometimes some Pokemon are very hard to slot into teams and stuff, and obviously some are a bit more gimmicky than others, and that sort of thing. I think that's everything I need to talk about. But yeah, I will maybe get another battle up tonight, because I did get a couple of good ones at the end of today. So maybe look out for that. And that's about it. But as usual, guys, thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. Peace out.